Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of Weekly Win Streak. Your boy TP3 Bets live in the studio with none other than What Up Bro on this fine Friday afternoon. Bro, it is officially the best time of the year where we have college basketball on the entire day. It's going to be the same damn thing next Saturday next Thursday as well. Your boy will be in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, watching these games. But yeah, man, I'm excited to crush this stream with you today. How's everything going for you, brother?
Everything's going great. Everything is going as good as it could go. We went golfing today. Beautiful. First day over 65 degrees in Cleveland, Ohio this year, so it was great. And we're up over 5 units already. We're 2-0 in golf, about to be 3-0, and a 4-unit max bomb nuke. Michigan State minus 5.5 cashed. How are you, brother? I heard a couple of plays on your end are looking mighty fine as well.
Yeah, man. We're sweating out this over right now in Tennessee and Texas. Right now, we're currently at 117. We need 135, and we have 9 minutes and 31 seconds to go. So, you know what? Knock on wood, we're looking good right now, boys.
Yeah.
We had Wisconsin on the money line earlier as well. Cash that bad boy. So yeah, it's been a decent day for us so far today. So we're really trying to get it going. It was funny. So when I was at the gym earlier. I was on the phone with Full Card Sweep. I was like, all right, tell me the score of the Wisconsin game. And he told me we were on the phone for way too long. I was like, he kept giving me updates you were on the phone from when the game tipped off all the way down until like the 7-minute mark in the first half. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to check the score. I got back here. I didn't even turn the game on. I just checked the score on my computer. I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it because, bro, yesterday, every single fucking team I bet on, bro, would go up by 20 points and then blow it. Like Ole Miss, I think was up by 17 at one point, blows it. Texas Tech was definitely up by 17 at one point, blows it. Who was the other? Wisconsin was up by 22, gets backdoored by a point. Like, bro, it was insane yesterday. I kept losing by a point, getting backdoored and whatnot. I mean, Clemson was the worst pick. Was the one bad pick I had. They never really had a chance to cover, but Arizona was a lock. But that was a max play for Arizona and Clemson, so I went 1-1 on those. Not a good day for your boy yesterday, but you know what? Today's been a great day so far, and sometimes it's like I told bro, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking furious right now, but at the same time, it's just like it's 1 point, bro. Like it was the right cap, wrong result.
Yep. And sometimes sometimes it be that way. It was happening to me earlier. Unfortunately, the bad beats are like the flu; they just kind of get passed around. And unfortunately, how many times have you had the flu or the cold? A lot. It happens, and guess what? It'll happen again. To me, to you, to everyone, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. No, we're due for some good beats, though, man. There's been a lot of bad ones the last couple of days. So we're fucking due for some. Guys, I have one pick for y'all. I have 2 more picks over on SoBet. But yeah, I got 1 pick for y'all tonight. 3 picks left on the slate for me. Bro's got 2 free plays for y'all. So we got some free plays for y'all. We're going to talk about some of the bigger games as well. Bro, I think before we get out a free pick first, there's a first game up here I want to talk about. What do you think about this Houston and BYU game tonight?
My opinion is worthless on this game, to be honest with you, because I hate BYU and
the Soakers.
Yeah, they're soakers, exactly, the soakers, but they are solid. So it's like, dude, I don't know. I can't bet against them, but I can't bet on them. So I don't know. Could be a sneaky play though. Houston doesn't need to win. BYU could need it. What do you think, T?
Dude, it's a tough game, honestly. I don't know about the sidewise. There's some good trends here to back BYU, actually, to back Houston on the spread. Like BYU's on an underdog on a 5+ game win streak, so that's a good spot to go against them here. But what I did like in this game actually is the over. So these teams last season and this season, both teams played pretty similar to last season and this year. The over has cashed both times these two teams played by a pretty significant margin. And then if you look at BYU's last couple games, guys, they're consistently seeing totals over like in the upper 150s and so in like the middle 140s, upper 150s, like in that range. So this total is just like way too low, honestly, in my opinion. Houston, I mean, they went over yesterday against Colorado. I just think this total is like insanely low, bro, at 133.5. Or I guess 134.5. Like, I just think it's too low. I could only take the over in this game.
Yeah.
It almost made my card.
Yeah. I've told you this before. I hate taking totals. And unless I see something that's like, wow, this has to be
Yeah.
I don't touch it. I suck at them. I suck at them. I'm fine admitting it. I'm so good at everything else. I fucking suck at those.
So one thing a trick I found with totals, and it's kind of what I talked about at the end of the day. Um, I mean, it's things that sucks with betting totals. I really feel like is you can't be out here betting like the most obvious totals. Like you have the two highest pace teams, like the Alabama Kentucky total tonight. Like I wouldn't touch that at the 10-foot pole. This was the exact same number when these two teams were playing at home. Now we're on a neutral floor.
Right.
Like that's not the type of total you want to jump in on. Is like it takes like almost perfect shooting in college football, and the totals are in like the 70s. Like you want a weird game with a total that's low where you have one team who's like not really playing much defense and like as a decent, you know what I mean? Like you want two like opposite style contrasting teams because one team is going to crater that total for you and make the value, which I mean, it does kind of suck because sometimes obviously you're going to be on the wrong side when that like super defensive team or that super like slow paced team gets to make the game play at their pace and you get cooked. But I mean, I think that truly is how you win and you find value. You know what I mean? Or you find a team that like has like an injury or they have like something that's changed up their style of play that's not like fully factored in yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think being up to date with rosters and injuries and all sorts of shit like that is huge for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's my kind of spiel with capping totals. So like that's why I liked this one because you know Tennessee's a very, very much so a defensive team and not an offensive team. So they definitely cratered this total down for us. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I would look at in that game. This Kentucky game tonight, I think Kentucky is a live dog in this game. I really do. I know they won on a buzzer beater last night, an insane game. I should have fired on Oklahoma yesterday. Nobody's injured for Kentucky, right?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah, bro. I don't think that was a bad thing that happened with Oklahoma. Kentucky's already firmly in the tournament. Oklahoma was desperate yesterday, and Oklahoma had played well on neutral floors. I said it earlier. They were 6-0 on neutral floors, and they'd beat like Michigan. They had a bunch of good wins on neutral floors. Like they'd beat a bunch of high quality teams. There's teams on there better than Michigan that they had beat on neutral floors. And so I think that Oklahoma was just the hungry dog. And you know what they say, hungry dogs run faster. So I think Oklahoma just really wanted that one. But I like Kentucky plus 7.5 here. I mean, these teams played a couple of games ago. And this game was, I guess I can't see it on the recents, but they played at Alabama a few games ago. Yeah, I can actually. Alabama was minus 12.5 at home. They won by 13. That was a circle the wagon spot where Alabama was off back-to-back losses. So I think, honestly, it's a Kentucky spot here in this game, and I can only look at the Cats. What do you think?
I'm off the game, so I don't have a play on it, but I actually lean Alabama just because Kentucky has sold on me so many times. I was on Kentucky last night. I've been on Kentucky many times, and it's like it's just so hard to know what version of that Kentucky team you're going to get. When they put it all together, they're getting it down low to their big. Lamont Butler's shooting the ball well. Like, you know, they're a great team. But then sometimes they go out there and they just look like, dude, what the fuck is this? So I'm off the game. If I had a lean, I'd probably go Alabama. I wanted to take Alabama team total. Then I saw it was at 93.5. And I said, what the fuck? No way. No way. No way. I will never bet a team total in the 90s ever.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, bro. It's just too many points. So the last game I wanted to talk about on here is Texas Tech tonight against Arizona. I think Arizona's a live dog here. So it says Chance McMillan. It says Chance McMillan didn't start the second half. Apparently, it had a hurt stomach or something. So he didn't play in the second half last night against Baylor, which was BS. Another reason why I lost the bet. But I don't know what his status is here, but I do like Arizona in this game. I mean, these two teams played pretty tough games both times. Arizona has a really good defense that can shoot the three-point ball. Both teams got competitive games yesterday, but the one thing is JT Toppin's going to go off in the paint, but I think Arizona wants it, man. Arizona's been a lot better since coming into conference play, so I think Arizona's live in this game. I do like the short underdog in this one, but I'm going to pass on this game as well. This one was close to making my card. What do you think?
Yeah, I may ultimately take it, but same thing. I lean Arizona. I haven't been a fan of Texas Tech all year. Like I know they're solid, but it's just like, man, I can't get with them, man. I just can't. So again, I'd lay off, but I do lean Arizona. And if the night goes really, really well, there's a possibility I throw a unit on it, just plus money, get a unit, steal a unit, run, and put that in the back pocket.
Yeah, my goal tonight is to sweep the board. With no further ado, let's get into my free play right here. He's walking down if you're watching the SEC tournament on ESPN right now, you just saw him walking down the floor, guys. We're back in the North Carolina Tar Heels plus 7.5. Cooper Flagg's officially ruled out. I mean, let's be honest. Anybody who saw that yesterday knew Cooper Flagg wasn't playing in this game. And the line did not move at all after that news came out, as should be. The line should not be moving because of that news. With that being said, though, you take a look here at North Carolina. North Carolina's covered 7 out of their last 8 games. This team's on fire right now, and North Carolina's firmly on the bubble. I mean, they really want to get in this tournament. They got to make it in the tournament somehow, and I don't think beating Wake Forest or a horrible Notre Dame team did much for them. I think they're still going to be in the same spot here. They got to have a convincing performance here. I mean, they played really well against Duke in their last game, and that's with Cooper Flagg on the they're at a 15-1 run in the second half. They completely killed them in that game. And I mean, while that it is like kind of a sketchy number to still get 7 with Cooper Flagg out here, I still think it's the right spot for North Carolina. They're on the bubble. They can shoot the 3-point ball well. They have a really good offense. You know, if they come out here hot, Duke's not going to have their go-to guy. And Cooper Flagg kind of killed them in those 2 matchups. And he's also the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. So he's not just like an offensive player here. I think North Carolina, I mean, for whatever reason, Hubert Davis teams always play their best with their backs against the wall coming into March Madness. And I think the same thing applies here. Give me the Tar Heels in this game plus 7. I think they can win outright, but I think this game's going to come down to free throws at the end. So I'll gladly back them.
Yeah, I really like that play a lot. You got to also wonder how willing is Shire to put out his other stars and play them sans Cooper Flagg when they're already locked into a 1 spot. Like, what's the point of risking your other stars in this tournament? You're not going to win the tournament without Cooper Flagg. I just don't think you are.
I agree.
And I like the play a lot. I haven't looked at that late in the slate for college hoops, or at least in that game specifically. I just don't know if I have the stones to bet against Duke, but I like North Carolina. An angle that I also really like would be North Carolina team total. You see it a lot in the NBA when guys are out. People are just jacking shots. The offensive construct is off. Somebody has to score, so everyone's ready to score. I don't mind a look there, but I don't have any play in that game. I like North Carolina plus the points, and I don't know what they are on the money line, but if you're going to take them plus the points, my rule is, unless it's giant, you're not taking a dog unless you think they can win straight up.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, I definitely think they can win straight up. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Once eight is the number. Honestly, yeah, I think 8 is like the number in hoops when that you think that they can't win outright. In football, for me, it's about the same thing. 8 points when that you taking a dog, even if you don't think they can win outright. I think 8's the number, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I really like that. Okay, guys, we have 1 dog, and I'm going to take you to college hoops for another one. Now, I have a max play, like T is watching his max play cash right now.
You can tell. I'll keep looking over there.
Yeah, he's anxious. He's like, God damn, man, I just need this fucking money.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm feeling good right now.
I love it. I want to see it cash live just so I can see the smile on T's face. We need a huge, big winner.
We got 5 minutes and 17 seconds to get 6 points, bro. 6 points.
Oh, he's in there. He's in there. He's nice and cozy. But I love it. You're cashing. We're going to go with the Big Ten. I'm very familiar with the Big Ten, and I think I found a really good spot. I think Maryland's overrated as fuck. I'm here to say it, and I don't mean to be offensive. I think they've had a great season, but here's the deal. There's a pressure that comes with expectation. All these people are talking about, oh, these guys are going to make it to the Final Four. These guys, da-da-da-da. They only have this loss by 2 points. I'm telling you, something is fucking fishy here. Illinois just got beat by 20-some points by this Maryland team at home. But now they're only getting 1.5 points. It's pick'em. I'm telling you, it's Illinois. It's Illinois money line. Take it at plus money. 1 unit down. Get back 1 and some change. Thank you, mother. Have a nice day.
I actually backed this play. You know, I looked at this game. Hey, winner. Yeah,
let's go.
yeah, buddy, let's go. Anyway, I like this play. I looked at this game. I honestly think it's a tougher game for me to cap, but I do like Illinois and the momentum they're playing with. We both cashed on them on Friday. We both cashed on them last Sunday against Michigan. I really do like Purdue tonight and Illinois tonight in the Big Ten. Just didn't end up firing on either of them. We do forget, before the Zach Edey days, Matt Painter used to historically choke every single time in the Big Ten tournament. So that was what kept me off that one. But yeah, I think you're 100% right, bro. I think it's all about momentum here. This line is super, super sketchy. And Maryland, until it was the game when they beat Michigan, they had a bench player score. They hadn't had a bench player score the entire month of February until that guy scored against Maryland or against Michigan. Like, Maryland is one of the best starting fives in college basketball, but their bench is trash. Also, shout out to Miguel on Maryland. He was on South Florida last year. Dude's a bucket.
Okay. I like that. So, T, we've done college hoops. Do you have anything in the NBA?
I got one play in the NBA. I'm going to leave it over on SoBet. I will say I'm going tonight, guys, to see James Harden in person, so I'm hyped up for that. What you got for us, though? It's a Cavs game tonight. We need the bro breakdown.
Yeah, there's a Cavs game tonight. Guys, I looked at it more in between streams, and I'm sorry to inform anyone that was on the first stream that Ty Jerome did make the card. 100%. We're laddering it. We're going to talk about it in a second. Evan Mobley's not going to make the card today. He's not going to make the card unless I can look into some things and something changed my mind. 21, it's just too high. There's a reason that it's high. But he is reliant on people being able to create for him. And I just don't know if we're going to be able to see enough of that tonight, especially if Jaren Jackson plays. If Jaren Jackson doesn't play, that is the asterisk. If he plays, I'll take it. What we are going to take, though, is Ty Jerome over 15.5 points. It's minus 110 right now. That is a lock. AI has it projected at 17.5. And strength of play is graded at a B. So normally I don't get anything higher than C's that are not max plays. Instead of maxing this, though, what I did was a ladder. I've been highly, highly successful at looking at implied probabilities and comparing them to the likelihood of a bet cashing. And anytime I can get plus value or better expected value than the implied probability, I usually will take it. Ty Jerome is the case. Not only did Ty Jerome had 26 points against Memphis the last time they played, he's had multiple 20-point performances this month. He's off a rest where he actually hasn't played in like 5 or 6 days. He's going to be super fresh. Donovan Mitchell's out, so the Cavaliers are going to be needing offensive production. We have seen Darius Garland struggle without Donovan Mitchell. It continues to be a problem. He's not a creator. I think Ty Jerome is the perfect answer. And when you look at up the board, at 15.5, it's minus 110. At 20, it's plus 220. So plus 220, plus 200 is basically a 25% chance that you're going to win. Okay? Ty Jerome, in his last 10, he has 4 20-point games. That's way more than 25%. So it's worth the risk to ladder there at 0.5 units. And then I said, fuck it. He had 26 against Memphis last time. No Donovan Mitchell. Evan Mobley's line is too juiced. 25 points. He had 26 last time. He's had 3 games in the last 30 days of 25 plus points. I'm going to take a chance on that as plus 550, 0.25 units. Just a light little sprinkle. You'll win a unit depending on your unit size more. Obviously, you know how that goes. Yeah, I love it. Ty Jerome.
Love it, bro. I think you're going to cash that one. Any other plays you want to talk about before we get out of here, man? I got to get ready soon to go see James Harden.
No plays. Everybody, you better fucking jump on TP3 social media when he posts stuff and wish him have a fun time. Wish him a win and James Harden 40-piece. Hawks win, James Harden 40-piece. That would be ideal.
Might as well parlay it.
Dude, the negative correlation on that would be insane.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see what the odds are right now. This is the last thing we're doing on this stream. All right, we're going to go James Harden, 40 or more points, and the Hawks to win.
It's got to be plus 2,000.
Let's see here. Oh wait, that's over under points. Where are we at on here?
I'm gonna try to get it. See if I can get it faster for you here.
You probably can.
Player points. I'm cooking. Player points. James Harden 40 plus is 1,000 by itself. I kind of like that. Now that I'm looking at it, and then Hawks money line plus 164. Holy fuck! It's plus 4,200. $10 makes $430.
All right, I just threw $5 on it. Fuck it.
Hey, it is definitely worth a $5 sprinkle.
I put $5 on worse before.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, we might be onto something here. The Hawks defensively are not good. James Harden could really cook. I like this. Guys, you heard it here first. Plus 4,200 parlay launched on the weekly win streak. T, I hope you have a great time at the game. Do you have anything else for the people before we go?
Let's get some fucking money. We'll